As of tonight that I'm recording this, the creator of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, has passed away. And typically, I know a lot of people, you wouldn't tell by my channel, wouldn't know that I'm a Dragon Ball fan or anything along those lines, but I am. And that show, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, GT, everything. I know Akira didn't make GT, but point being is that entire series had such a huge impact on my childhood, millions and millions of kids as well. And I don't know, I just kind of want to sit in front of a mic and talk about it. What my childhood was like growing up with the show. I'm younger. I was born in 2000, so I didn't have the luxury of being able to watch the show on Cartoon Network, but my brothers did. I have two older brothers, and they both watched the show. And when I was, I want to say 5-6 years old, probably around that time. I don't know the exact age, but they introduced it to me through VHS tapes, if people still remember what those are. Cooler's Revenge was probably one of the first, movies that I watched, with the music, like Deftones, Drowning Pool, like the dope ass fucking metal music that would play in the background of those movies. I don't know if that's my first exposure to the show in and of itself, but I would go online and watch episodes of Dragon Ball back when the internet was kind of sketchy, and I would probably get a shit ton of viruses on my computer watching free episodes of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, up until the point where every birthday I would ask for the box sets, or like the DVD sets, and I started with Dragon Ball Z. I started watching from the Saiyan Saga all the way up, and I think until the Cell Saga. And then my two older brothers, that's kind of where they fell off, is they had no more interest in watching like the Buu Saga or anything like that. They pretty much watched from the Saiyan Saga all the way up to the Cell Saga, and then they kind of lost interest. Obviously, they got older, and they had other stuff that they were doing at the time. But I never stopped there. I watched the entire Buu Saga, and I loved it. I watched all of Dragon Ball during the same time. I kind of was like going back and forth. Pretty much what I would do before I got the box sets was I would be getting the DVDs through the original Netflix, where you would pay for them to send you DVDs, and then you would send them back in order to get new DVDs, and you would have a queue. So pretty much how it worked with my family was we would have 3 movies on our subscription, and 2 of them were always like for the family. Typically they were like family movies or family movie night. And then 1 was always reserved for me, and I always ended up getting like a Dragon Ball Z movie or a Dragon Ball like DVD that had all the episodes. And yeah, I fell in love with the show. As like a preteen, I would just draw Saiyan characters. I loved the Cell Saga, so like I would always draw like Gohan turning Super Saiyan 2, or just try to draw like Vegeta or anything like that. Just that's where a lot of like my drawing interest came into play. So I drew a lot of Dragon Ball growing up, and and that was just my early childhood up until like my preteens. I'd be like that. And then, God, when was it? 2015, 2016 came around, and Battle of Gods came out, and it was fucking crazy at the time. I remember being so excited when that came out, and then Resurrection F, and I thought that was super cool. And then obviously during the entire duration of Super I watched, and I had a lot of fun with that. The Brawly movie I thought was dope when that came out. I thought that was amazing. And even to current times where I I mean, I wouldn't say recently, but when Superhero came out, I even took my wife to see that. Now being married, I'm still a fan. I still have all of the collections. I have a Goku poster in my office where I'm recording this. As a kid, I would put a t-shirt over my head and act like it was Super Saiyan hair, and that's just one extent of how goofy and addicted I was to that fucking show. I know every fan and anybody that even knows Dragon Ball always try to do the Kamehameha wave, including myself. I mean, I even got to a point where during the Buu Saga, I would try like that little technique where that Gohan was showing Videl on how to fly and use ki and shit like that. Oh yeah, I tried all of that stuff. So Dragon Ball was such a huge part of my childhood, and it's just such a mind-blowing thing to think that that Akira has passed now. And I mean, I would say that, like, I don't want to get emotional, all that stuff. It almost kind of makes me a little emotional just kind of thinking about it, thinking about how much of an impact he had on my life and so many of other people's lives. And it's crazy. It's really, really fucking crazy. I can't believe I can't believe it. In that regard, something I want to do for my channel, because I don't really post anything Dragon Ball related, I want to leave it up to you guys, what you guys would want me to do. I've already played through Dragon Ball Kakarot on my own time, but if you guys want me to do like a different playthrough of that, I could do one and record it and play it and post it. I can also wait, of course, until the new Budokai Tenkaichi comes out, and then I can play the hell out of that and record the hell out of that and post it and stuff like that. But for anybody that is watching this video and is a huge Dragon Ball fan, just leave a comment, and if you guys want to see Dragon Ball content on my channel, just let me know, and I'd love to post it. I mean, Dragon Ball has been such a huge part of my life, and it's devastating. I mean, I'm recording this probably, I don't know, like 30 minutes to 40 minutes after I found out. Just because it kind of felt like the right thing to do. I felt like I just wanted to kind of sit and just kind of talk and maybe have some Dragon Ball clips playing in the background while I make this or edit this video. I just wanted to give my thoughts and respect to an absolute fucking legend. He's gonna be missed so much, and I hope that the people that are writing, the manga and doing the shows, I know they have a new show coming out here soon. Just everything in the future, I hope they take and treat with such respect and love, because I would absolutely hate for this show to be completely ran into the ground because of people that don't respect it or didn't appreciate it as much as most of the fans do. So that's pretty much all I really wanted to say. So if you guys enjoyed this little rant, leave a like, subscribe if you are new, leave a comment if you love Dragon Ball, and RIP to the legend, absolute legend, that is Akira Toriyama. And let me know in the comments as well if you guys want to see more Dragon Ball content from me in the future, or any in that matter. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and RIP to legend.